Hey, how are you this morning? I just finished. It's day 4 of this new workout program, but it's only the 3rd workout because yesterday was a rest day. So, as always, I'm smiling and happy because I love to work out in the morning because of the way it makes me feel, but I even love something more than that, and that is that this workout program, this workout today was, it was focused on the shoulders, and it was only 31 minutes from start to finish. Stretch, warm up, and then stretch at the end, everything, 31 minutes. And the best part is the cardio part, the HIIT part, that high intensity interval training, it was only in 30-second chunks, So I can handle that. 30 seconds. I still watch the clock. Like, there's a little clock down at the corner of the screen, and it starts at 30 seconds and counts down, and I swear I still watch it, and those last 3 seconds are kind of like torture. But it's just 30 seconds. We can do anything for 30 seconds, right? I'm just like totally in love with this program because it fits so well with these long days that I work and all the things I have going on with the kids and the traveling that we're going to do next week. It just like fits in. So it's just so incredibly awesome. But I wanted to talk to y'all for a second about BS. And I know that you know what that stands for a lot of people, but what I'm going to define it as is different than the, what do I want to say, the cuss word or whatever. I read a book probably about a year into changing my habits, and it is called You Are a Badass. The author's Jen Sincero. But one of the first things that she talks about is BS, and what she defines that as is the big snooze. And what that is kind of like, have you ever noticed, like, when you're trying to do something, you're trying to make some change, and there's always some obstacle that comes in the way? Like, okay, we're going to buy this because we have, we're finally at a point to where we can purchase this. We've been waiting to do it for the longest time. Now we can. And then you need tires for your car. Or then the air conditioning, we had this happen. We had lightning strike somewhere nearby, and it sent a surge through the electrical lines, and it burned out both of our air conditioning units. In the heat of summer, and I can't remember if that was last summer or the summer before, but it was kind of like right when we were wanting to do something that was going to cost a little bit more money, and making plans for that and excited about that, then something like that happened. It was like a roadblock, like a big boulder put in front of us, right? So in this book, You Are a Badass, Jen Sincero talks about this. She said that anytime you're trying to make a change and be, make something that is going to move you forward in a positive way, that oftentimes, because change is stressful, that we'll tend to have something like this get in our way. And I have absolutely noticed this in my health journey. When I first started making changes at the very, very beginning, I was struggling with my asthma. And every time I would get into a routine, I would come down with bronchitis. I would have really bad allergies, and that would keep me from working out because I couldn't breathe. And then as I started doing the virtual coaching and helping other people, I would be working on something big, like some project that we're doing to help the people that are joining us in our group. And then suddenly, like a day, I'm coming down to a deadline. Like we're planning on posting about this today because we're going to start this challenge tomorrow, and my internet would go out. So, and I live in the country, and the internet sometimes goes out, but it would be the timing of it would always be when I have some big plans, when I have something big that I'm trying to work on. So the reason I bring this up is because I see this all the time in the challenge group participants. Life happens, and life has, stressful things that happen. And a lot of times when you're trying to make that positive change, something like this happens. But what you can do is, if you're aware of this kind of energy in the universe that is trying to hold you in your place and trying to not have change, because change is stressful and has kind of a ripple effect of stress in your life, is being aware of it and then not letting it stop you. So sometimes it has to stop you. Like, if you're having to pay a ton of money for some huge thing like air conditioning unit, then maybe you don't have money for something else that you were wanting to do and you have to wait a month or two. But when it comes to your health, what I see is like with my nursing career, it's kind of like I have like a looking glass into the future, because I have 6 patients to see today. I'm going to drive an hour to get there to see them. Most of them I've seen before, but I can see the effects of not pushing past the obstacles to put your health first. I can see those effects long term in these people that I see. So this is such a blessing, and I'm so grateful that I am able to be in this world and to see this reality and to help them in the way that I can help them where they are at right now. But it also instills in me a little bit of a depression or hopelessness, helplessness, if that's all I did, because I feel like there's so much more potential in us than living in a state of poverty and disability and disease in our older years. And so that is why I come back around and come home, and I'm so excited about getting home every day to help my virtual wellness community. Hey, Johnny. Help them, help anybody who wants to join me, because it gives me hope that I can help you get past those obstacles so that you don't get to that point later in your life. And so I encourage you, when it comes to your health, to push past those obstacles that are in your way. Be aware that they're going to happen. And we talk about this all the time in our Fit Family Wellness community, that obstacles are going to happen. We start the journey, we have the tools, and those things are going to get in the way. Life is going to get in the way. Things are going to happen. You may get sick, your kids may be sick, something may get busy with your job. It's going to happen. But what we do in the wellness community is support each other, provide accountability for each other, and then that helps you to push past those obstacles. It helps you to still get up in the morning and get it done. Maybe you have to get up a little bit earlier, maybe you have to plan it for a different day or whatever. But when it comes to your health, you need to find a way. And so the accountability group is one huge component of it that I have found for myself and for those that have joined me. But I just encourage you to find a way for your health, because it's so very important. There are so many things in life that we spend our energy on, spend our money on, that is not a necessity. So you have to reprioritize your life. You have to find a way when it comes to your health to provide yourself with good nutrition, to provide yourself with some form of exercise every day, so you are moving those muscles. It's like if you don't use it, you lose it type thing. Moving the muscles and doing exercises increases the bone density in your body, which means later in life you'll have less likelihood of struggling with osteoporosis and fractures and things like that. It's just all interconnected. And when it comes to your health, these things have to take priority so that you don't end up on a path that you don't want to be on. So try to push past the BS. Try to make it a priority every day. And if you didn't watch the beginning of the video, go back and watch it. But big BS is big snooze, and that is the entities in the world, in the universe, that tend to get in our way. They're obstacles for us when we're trying to do something positive, when we're trying to put ourselves first, when we're trying to make a change. So have a fabulous Thursday, and I will talk to y'all soon.